I'm jet lagged. I genuinely thought I wouldn't be, because the first 2 days I was absolutely fine. I woke up at like 6 AM, I was like, yeah, this is great. I'm now a morning person. The last 2 days, not good. I think it's caught up to me because last night, or the night before I woke up, well, I had a nap in the evening, so I fell asleep from 8 PM until midnight, and then I woke up and that was it. I was awake. 2 o'clock I was up having breakfast. 2 AM I was sat at my desk with coffee and breakfast, and then I did not sleep until 8 PM last night. So I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered. But we are going to spend a little self-care reset day together. I'm going to show you what I do when I'm absolutely flipping exhausted. A lot of mornings I honestly probably wouldn't even make the bed, but I want to turn a new leaf. Since we got back, I've just had this like urge to take care of myself a lot more and to just put in the effort and take the extra hard 10 minutes for a better day. You know the quote, what's the quote? Is it a hard 10 minutes for a better 10 hours? I can't actually remember how it goes, but that's what I'm really trying to do at the moment, because I'm sick of being in the cycle of waking up, staying in my pyjamas all day and just not looking after myself. And I really want to look after myself. I want to get dressed. I want to brush my teeth straight away. I want to wash my face. I want to get ready and feel good in myself and do my hair and not just have it look like this all day, because yeah, that's what I'm used to. Even though I'm tired, I'm going to put in a little bit of effort because yeah, I feel like it's really important. When you're exhausted, it doesn't mean you should stop taking care of yourself. I can't even speak. It doesn't mean you should stop taking care of yourself full stop. It probably means more that you should try and take care of yourself that extra little bit so that you, I don't know, so you don't just wallow in the pits of exhaustion. But sometimes that's easier said than done, and I fully get that, because sometimes you're so exhausted that you can't even get out of bed, and that is okay. That is actually perfectly okay, and you deserve to rest, and rest is productive. But we're going to do a little mix of both. Today is just a little bit of a tired self-care reset day because, yeah, I've said that a million times. I am wearing Christmas pyjamas. What is the day? November 8th. It's November 8th and I have got the Christmas pyjamas out and I'm not lied about it. I'm really excited for the cosy weather. I feel like because it's just getting so dark, we're ready for Christmas. We need something to bring some excitement to the month. So yeah, in my Christmas PJs, I'm gonna get up and make a coffee because I can't function without coffee. I stand by the fact that breakfast is not only the most important part of the day, but my favourite part of the day. I love breakfast. I love breakfast foods. I love waking up and just having something comforting and cosy and nourishing, and that's really important. I mean, it's literally really important every day, and we know that here, but it's really important on a day where you're feeling tired and you need a little bit of extra self-care. And I'm sorry if you can hear the oven. I feel like it's being really loud. Shh. It's definitely, shall I wait till it stops? Maybe I should wait. There we go. Now we have some peace and quiet. But yeah, like I said, especially when you're having a day where you feel a little bit tired, maybe you're on the verge of burnout, you need to rest and recover a little bit more. Having food is just it's what your body needs to kind of replenish those sources and make you feel better. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a super easy breakfast this morning because one, I don't have the energy to make a full-on spread, and two, I have some banana bread left over that I've just heated up, and I'm really excited to have that with yogurt. It's one of my favourites, and it mixes warm and cold, and oh, so good. I feel like on social media at the moment there's so much focus on kind of eating whole foods and eating not ultra processed food. Sorry, it's banana. It's kind of demonising ultra processed foods, and as much as I believe in fueling your body with stuff that's good for you and stuff that actually will make you feel good, it's not possible most of the time. Like, one, whole foods are kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of them just taste awful. And two, if you need something quick and convenient, you can't spend 20 minutes, half an hour prepping a meal from scratch, and it's also expensive. So yeah, this is your sign to not kind of make yourself feel guilty for eating foods that are processed, eating foods that are quick and simple and easy, because the car go past. Because at the end of the day, having a body that's fueled is what's most important, and any food at all is better than no food. So remember that, guys. Remember that. When you feel like social media is just taking over again in the wrong way, we need to remember what really matters, and that is having banana bread for breakfast. And do you know what I'm going to have on top? I'm going to have Biscoff, because I am in my Biscoff era, and I've gone through two jars of Biscoff in the past like month, and I'm not mad about it. I'm going to pop that in there. I'm only going to do, I don't want to waste food, but you know when you're not in the mood for a banana, like sometimes they're really good and sometimes the thought of them makes you feel a bit bleh. And today the thought was making me feel a bit bleh. Okay, now it's time to get out of my beautiful, lovely, mismatching pyjamas. This is something that I don't normally do until 4 p.m. when I'm working in the week, which I've said a million times because I get in a really bad habit of getting dressed as a reward once I finish my work. But because it's a Saturday, I'm gonna actually get dressed. And even though a lot of the time I would lean into the tiredness and use that as an excuse to not get dressed and lay in bed all day and do nothing, but I've been doing some research, guys. I've been doing some research, and I'm going to insert the TikTok here if I can. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted, and hopefully I can use it for, what's the word, like educational purposes.
There's a reason why you're always tired, even after 8 hours of sleep, and I'm here to tell you why. We have been told our entire lives that rest equals sleep, but that's not true. It is only one piece of the puzzle. That's why no amount of napping or rotting on the couch will ever make you feel whole again, because it doesn't refill all the other systems that are running on empty. Research shows that there are 7 different types of rest that your body and your brain need. Starting with physical rest, which heals your body. Think light stretching, 20-minute power naps, restorative movement. Mental rest quiets the racing thoughts that deplete your focus. Using the Pomodoro method is a perfect example of mental rest. Sensory rest is reducing the amount of input. Our brains are constantly consuming so much at a rapid rate. Putting your phone down, dimming the lights, taking a moment to sit in silence. These are all things that you can do to not run the risk of overstimulation. Next up, creative rest helps restore inspiration. That could look like walking in nature, going to a museum, creating something with your hands. Then we've got emotional rest. The way I see it is you talk honestly to a therapist or somebody else that you trust, or you create a voice memo speaking candidly. You just gotta let it out. Next is social rest. This is where you choose to spend time with people who energize you, not drain you. And the last one, spiritual rest. This is where you have the opportunity to reconnect with your purpose or your values. It could be through meditation, it could be through prayer, it could even be through community initiatives, anything that makes you feel like there's something bigger than yourself out there. The way that I see this is just like our diets, we have micro and macronutrients that we need in order to sustain us. These are your micro and macronutrients for recovery. And when you starve yourself of even one of them, you never feel full. Here's the problem though. When we feel tired, very rarely do we ever go for any of these. We turn to scrolling, binging, endless noise, and we confuse numbing with rest. And that is why you wake up every single day still exhausted, because distraction is not restoration. The moment that you start giving your body the rest that it actually craves, you feel it immediately. There's really no need to overhaul your entire life with this. 10 minutes of silence, that one honest conversation, stretching for 5 minutes every morning. The micro rests add up. So the next time that somebody tells you you need to push through, or the next time you tell yourself you're lazy, ask yourself if you're getting the right kind of rest. What you call lazy might just be your body begging for the right kind of recovery.
It really actually just gave me an epiphany, is that the right word? Just a moment of realisation that being tired and quote unquote rotting when you're tired, which I am guilty of. I'm not going to actually say the word guilty because it's not something that you should feel bad for. It's just a way of resting and a way of escaping from the world, which I do literally every day. Like, don't get me wrong, I do that literally every day, putting my hands up. But I've come to the realisation that rotting I don't even like using the word rotten. It's just not good for me. Like, it's actually not good for me, and it doesn't make me feel any better. It doesn't make me feel any more rested. It just makes me lean into the tiredness even more, and then I feel even worse. And this TikTok, as you probably just saw, explains how different things can fuel your body and make you feel more awake and productive by replenishing those different sources in your mind. Does that make sense? Like, say you're feeling really not creative, scrolling on TikTok isn't going to make you feel more creative. Going and doing something creative, like she said, going to a museum or doing some arts and crafts is going to make you feel more creative. I need to like start brushing my teeth as I'm doing this, but I can't brush my teeth and talk, so that doesn't make sense. But yeah, even though it feels so hard in the moment, the only way to kind of get out of feeling tired and to get out of a rut is to actually make actionable steps that feel hard in the moment, but you'll feel better for them once they're done. So yeah, I feel like I want to turn a leaf in my life. I'm sick of feeling tired, I'm sick of feeling drained, I'm sick of feeling uninspired, I'm sick of feeling, I don't know, just bored and dreading day-to-day things, like just not putting any effort in. By putting effort in, it's going to make me feel better in the long term. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just in two minds about this video, because if I was to click on this video, I would expect just a day rotting in bed, a day, I don't know, not getting dressed, a day just sitting in front of the TV, and that's actually not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that, and I feel like that's a little bit controversial. Maybe not controversial, maybe that's a bit extreme, but I feel like it could be taken two ways, because I'm not telling you to force yourself to get out of bed and not rest, but I'm being your big sister and advising you that doing the hard thing will actually make you feel better in the long run, no matter how hard it feels in the moment. And even if you feel like you can't do all of these steps or all of the things that would make you feel better, just try doing one thing. Just try, I don't know, washing your face and then getting back into bed, or try washing your face and brushing your teeth and getting back into bed, and then the next day try washing your washing your face, brushing your teeth, making yourself a very nice breakfast, and then getting back into bed, and then just ease your way into it over time. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying that even though I am tired, I'm going to try and do things to make myself feel less tired and feel the way that I want to feel on a day-to-day basis. And I want to feel energized, I want to feel creative, I want to feel motivated, and laying in bed is not going to solve that for me. So yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of energy that I have to get myself in a good place. And to do that, I'm going to have a bath, because most of the time I do not have the energy to stand in a shower, and that is perfectly okay. And I love my baths. I'm a bath girl. As you probably know, I'm just having baths every single day. I actually was about to clean out the bath, so I don't want to run it, because there's literally bathroom cleaner, and I don't want to have a bath in bathroom cleaner. Now, this could go two ways, because once I'm in the bath, I'll be so warm and cozy that I won't want to get out, which means getting out of the bath is even more effort than probably getting in the shower. But maybe I should put the plug in, that would help. But yeah, standing in the shower is just too much sometimes, and having a bath is nice and peaceful and cozy. So that would be a tip of mine, if you have a bath. Make yourself a nice cozy bath to relax and reset, because having a shower is just quite long, especially when it's cold and you have to get out of the shower and you're freezing cold. And it's just not fun. But that goes the same way for having a bath as well. I don't know, but yeah, when I'm tired, I have a bath. I don't have a shower, because standing up, not for me. Do you know what also helps me as I'm going to call myself low maintenance, as a low maintenance girl, is having jewellery that I don't have to take off. I'm wearing my Abbott Lyon bracelets and necklaces and earrings right now, and I wear them every day because I don't take my jewellery off. I'm that girl that does not take her jewellery off. I've just been to America, which was absolutely incredible, and the whole time didn't take it off. Showered, went out, did absolutely everything, everything with my jewellery on, and yeah, it's something that I don't want to think about. I don't want to have to think about changing my jewellery or accessorising for different outfits, even though they have so many options that are so pretty and would really elevate an outfit really effortlessly. But yeah, I absolutely love their jewellery because it is completely waterproof, it doesn't tarnish, it doesn't fade, and they make the absolute perfect gift. And I actually surprised my sisters with some, which I'm going to insert their unboxing, because they are the biggest Abbott Lyon fans. My sister, honestly, All her jewellery is from Abbott Lyon. I actually am going to insert her messages here when I told her that she could pick something out, because it was the cutest thing ever. Yeah, she buys it for Christmas, asks for it for Christmas. Everything she has is personalised, which is so cute. So it really would make the best Christmas gift for that someone special in your life, or yourself. Treat yourself, do you know what I mean? Treat yourself.
Look what I'm opening! It is literally so cute. It says my name on it. Oh, it comes in a little bag, look. I'm so excited. Oh, stop. That is literally so cute. It says my name. Thanks, JC. I have it, I love you.
Hello, it's Jacie from the future here, just popping in with my Christmas tree. It's almost fully decorated. Not there yet, but we're almost there. But I just want to give you a few more details before we jump into the rest of the video. Black Friday is just around the corner and I am here to save the girlies some money. If you want to buy Christmas presents and get ready and organised early, this is the time to do it. And you can use my code JC2for1 for 2 for 1 on Abbott Lyon jewellery. There are a few exclusions, but you'll see that on the website. How incredible is that? They also have a 5-year warranty, so if anything happens, which it probably won't, but if it does, they are here for you. So yeah, please check out the link in my bio if you want to save some money and get ahead for Christmas with those Black Friday deals. But yeah, I am so excited to be working with them on this video, and like I said, as a girl that does not take her jewellery off, it makes getting into the bath and the shower so much easier because I don't have to think about it. And I don't have to, especially like when you have nails on, it's so hard to undo the clasps. So this way I don't have to, and I can carry on my day-to-day life and be accessorised and still look super cute. I don't know how it's 4:30 already, but it's 4:30 and it's getting dark outside, which blows my mind because there's still so much of the day left. Like there's still at least sorry if you can hear my boyfriend playing games. There's still at least like 4 or 5 hours. What's just happened? There is at least 4 or 5 hours left in the day that I can do whatever I want with, but it feels like I should just go to bed. But normally I get my burst of energy kind of in the evenings. I don't know, I'm never normally that energised in the morning, and I get my energy late afternoon, evening. So I think what I'm going to do is try and tidy up a bit, because my suitcase is still full. The washing basket is literally overflowing, and to try and kind of help and heal my tiredness, I think I deserve a nice clean and tidy space. And although it feels hard to get going, once I get going I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm going to battle the raw energy by making my space one that is nice and cosy and wholesome and clean, and that doesn't feel like I'm rotting, because it feels inviting. So that's what I'm going to do. There's one thing that I will not do when I'm tired, and that is cook. I'm in a phase at the moment where I'm just not enjoying cooking. I'm just tired of it. Who decided that we have to think of and cook 3 meals a day for the rest of our lives? So tonight I'm having jacket potato and beans, which is my ultimate comfort meal, and I would probably actually have it every day if I could. So I'm going to put my potatoes in the oven. I think they need 45 minutes to an hour, and that actually gives me the perfect amount of time to get on with cleaning, because since I said that, I sat my bum on the sofa and I scrolled. So I don't want to be doing that. I want to clean. So the timer for my potatoes will be the perfect amount of time to get some order in this house. I feel like I've just done absolutely nothing today, and I don't know where the time has gone. I also just had to put a jumper on because I got baked beans all down my top, which is classic Jacie. But I'm gonna do another craft hobby thing tonight and try and reduce my screen time, because I feel like I've relapsed, guys. Maybe that's why today's gone so fast, because I've just spent too much time on my phone. I've just been, yeah, mentally just drained, and I know I've said rotting and scrolling isn't the best form of rest because I never feel rested, but I just couldn't help it today, guys, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. But I'm gonna do this bag charm kit from Potted. Speedy Sculpt polymer clay kit, and I'm really excited to go back to the clay. I did it ages ago and I've actually missed it a lot, so yeah, the colours are looking a bit bright, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see what we can make. We've got some paint, so we can always mix up some colours as well, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna try and make like a cutesy dainty, I don't know, charm for my bag, but we'll see how it goes. Let's have a little look at what is in the box. Ah, you're stuck, there we go. Okay, we have paint, obviously the clay that I showed you a minute ago. I'm just trying to get the tutorial up on my phone so I can see what to make. We have a blade, interesting, tape, why did I say tape? A paintbrush. This, which I think would be like the links and the actual chain and stuff. We have a dotting tool, a rolling pin, the pliers, glue, and this must be like the stuff that makes it shiny, and sandpaper. Oh, I can't touch that. Oh, that just gave me the worst goosebumps. I hate sandpaper and I hate balloon. Is it balloons? No, what do I hate? Polystyrene. Sandpaper and polystyrene, I can't stand it. Even the thought of it has just given me full body goosebumps. But I'm gonna go and get my laptop so I can get up some inspiration on Pinterest, and we'll go from there. These are cute. I love the little egg and the bagel. These are so cute. Look at those. These are so cute. How am I going to decide what to pick? Oh, obviously the jelly cats. We love the jelly cat. If I look at too much, I'm going to get overwhelmed and not know where to start. So I need to just pick one and just roll with it. But they're all so cute. Oh, okay. I'm just going to look at the ones that are on my board. Also, this spot is looking really lovely. I've picked it, obviously, you know me, but it's okay. I've made myself a little J, which I'm definitely going to paint after it's dried, but how cute! It's one of the little bubble letters. I need to also sand it out and smooth it down a bit, but it's so cute. I'm really excited. I don't know if to make it a bit smaller or if that's a good size. We'll see. It potentially might be past midnight. What am I like? What am I like? I'm tired, and then I get a second wind of energy at about 8-9 p.m. And now I've been sat here making my little clay bag charms for 4 hours. Probably more than that. Just been sat here in front of the TV making my charms, and I'm going to show you tomorrow because it's really dark right now and I've just glazed them and some of them are still dry so they don't look great, but I'm going to show you tomorrow when I put them all together, because I had to order chain and jump rings because I think I lost the ones that came with mine. I can't find them anywhere, so I had to order some on Amazon, so that's coming tomorrow, so I'll show you when it's fully done. So I look forward to that, but yeah, I'm obviously gonna get ready and get into bed now. I am actually really tired. I need to brush my teeth, wash my face, and hopefully have a little lay in tomorrow. But now I've had a kind of rest and recovery and work-free day, I also need to catch up on work tomorrow, so it's a blessing and a curse because it's a 2-in-1, a double-edged sword. If you rest, you have to make up for it later. But that's the perks of having a small business. And my hands are covered in hands. My hands are covered in paint. I need to get into bed. I always keep my skincare so simple. I always just wash my face with this and then use moisturiser. Either the Nivea soft cream, love this stuff, or I'm using this one at the moment because I'm breaking out a little bit, so mix of both. This one in the morning, this one at night. Good morning. It is the next day, but I just remembered that I said I would show you my bag charm, so I finished it off this morning. It's a little bit sticky still because it hasn't dried properly, but how cute is that? You can see all the little things hanging off it, and I think it's so cute. I love the colours. I love the blue and yellow together, so I'm so happy with that. And that took me like, well, I think it took an hour this morning and then like 4 hours yesterday, but I think it's so worth it. I'm just editing this video now and I realised that I forgot to do an intro in classic JC fashion. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending a cosy, reset, restful day with me. I hope this inspires you to, I don't know, do something good for yourself. And if you wanted to check out Abbott Lyon, please do. Remember my code JC2for1 gets you 2 for 1 on their jewellery, which is just incredible. I'm so grateful to be working with them and so grateful for you. So yeah, have a lovely rest of your week. I think it's a Sunday, so have a lovely week and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.